Hey guys, it is me, Phoenix. Please do me a favor, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification to be notified when I post a new video. Remember, red hearts if you made it through, purple hearts if it resonates, green hearts if you're working on it, yellow hearts if you rock with me. I got my six, meaning have my back because I have yours. Please do me a favor once you get off of this video. Please go over to my other channel, The World is Waiting Tarot, and subscribe to that channel. That is an all Zodiac sign channel where you can get general reads. You can get all Zodiac reads, and you can get, well, I'm going to start eventually doing you versus that sign. And so, yeah, that is what I'm going to do. The overall energy is the Drake energy. You only live once. Be bold, be fearless, do what you love, because you had to set boundaries. So you're in your YOLO energy because at some point you were feeling like a failure or feeling like you've been stabbed in the back, Ten of Swords energy. And so therefore you had to go into hermit mode and learn how to set boundaries and stick to them because, again, you only live once. With that being said, I'm going to still pull more tarot. Oops. Yeah. The card that fell out is embarrassed. So you feel embarrassed and hopeless when it comes to why you're in this energy. Does that make sense? You're embarrassed. You've been embarrassed because, again, you've been, you feel like you've been stabbed in the back, some type of awkward, exposed, self-conscious type energy when it comes to why you're moving forward and going out of hermit mode and going into hermit mode and setting boundaries. The Ten of Swords energy is sudden endings, failure, and feeling backstab, but it also is an ending. You have to make an ending, but you don't know how to do this. So the first thing you're going to do is, withdraw. And then you're going to start setting these small boundaries, which to you is embarrassing because you feel like, with the person, they can't see what it is that you bring to the table. And therefore, it's an embarrassing situation to where you feel defeated because, this person, you have to set a boundary with somebody that you want to share something with, or, and that's just the way that, it's like, okay, where do I go? Where do I go from here? How do I set a boundary with somebody and actually, getting your Queen of Swords energy, stand up for yourself, always speak your mind and don't take shit from anyone. Get in that energy, and then also know with the Knight of Pentacles energy that you can't get the results of anything. You can't, we got to do the work. So it says you can't get the results without first doing the work. Show up, work hard, keep pushing every day. So you have to show up and you have to do the work. You have to do the work, and that isn't, a hard thing for you to do. And at the same time, it's just like, you have no choice because you've been patient far too long, and now it's embarrassing that you have to do this down the line. But here's the thing, moving forward, respectfully, we're going to do this in any situation. We're not going to wait. Look at this. And that's where this working on yourself. We're not going to wait 8 years and to start working on ourselves. We're going to set the boundaries moving forward. And we're going to realize that we're not going to do anything but get older, And so to feel like this and not to be able to be impeccable with your words or to do the work for yourself, don't wait until, because you give to a situation wholeheartedly without expecting to receive the same yourself. So again, the embarrassment comes in is that you've given your all to this situationship, or to a situation, person, place, thing, or situation. You give your all to it, and then, you feel like you're being stabbed in the back, and then you decide, okay, well, now I'm mad, I'm getting in my Queen of Swords bag, and I'm, going to stand up for myself, and I'm going to set these boundaries. But how do you start setting a boundary when you never set them before? When you realize what your rewards are, what your dreams are, what you want, what this person, place, thing, or situation is not providing for you. Not that you're expecting anything in return, but the mental support that you want somebody to provide for you in order for you to be them to be your cheerleader because you've cheered them on, this whole time through. Maybe 8 years, 8 years, each pinnacle is equivalent to a year. That's why I say that. But again, it just comes with you doing the work for yourself and standing up, setting the boundaries, and why this is why the boundaries are needed. Because a true leader leads from the heart, inspires others to do more, dream bigger, and be better. But if you're not, if this person isn't somebody that's inspiring you and being your cheerleader, exactly what I'm saying, and they're causing you to overthink, you don't know where the situation will end up because, again, there's no support there for you. So the moon energy, the mystery of the moon, the unknown energy is letting you know, like, okay, I'm overthinking this because I haven't set the boundaries. I feel backstabbed because I never was impeccable with my words. I never said exactly what I wanted with this person, place, thing, or situation. I'm starting to take things personally. And at the end of the day, I know I did my best. I did my best, and I made the assumptions that this person would be able to lead me in a direction of love and understanding and be there and to help me with my dreams like I'm trying to help them with theirs. And so that's causing you to overthink and to feel hopeless and embarrassed because, again, you're not doing anything but getting older. But if 8 years has passed, yeah, your belief system has to change now. If 8 years have passed or 6 years, you're changing, you're unlearning to relearning that you can't put all your eggs in one basket. And even though you don't know where the situation is going to lead you to, feeling defeated and feeling embarrassed is not the way to go. You feel defeated based upon the past and embarrassed about the past because you wasted time, and so you feel. But remember, no man is your enemy, no man is your friend. Every man is your teacher. This person was here to teach you a lesson, to be strong, to set boundaries, to not get to the point to where you have to work on yourself after you give your all. No, you're going to be working on yourself. You're going to give. You're going to work on yourself. You're going to speak your mind by being impeccable with your words. You're going to set the boundaries in the beginning of any situationship. And that's the new belief system that you're coming on with. And you're not going to be embarrassed or overthink your decisions. You're going to trust in your decisions when it comes to you moving forward. Does that make sense? And so this is what this person has taught you, that, yeah, your empathy, Queen of Cups energy, your empathy only comes with people who respects you and wants the same things you want. Ten of Cups energy. The Ten of Cups energy is love, satisfaction, and harmony. And that's what's going to bring you love, satisfaction, and harmony moving forward. You see this card? Oh, it's right here. Moving forward. Yeah, people that work with you as a team. People who complete you and not deplete you. So let's clarify the Ten of Swords energy. Tower. Yeah, if you feel backstabbed anytime moving forward, if you feel like a failure or that somebody has failed you, you're going to end it moving forward. You're not going to wait these years anymore. The Tower energy says sometimes you need to tear down the limiting structures you have built for yourself to move forward, rebuild better, stronger, and wiser. And that's what you're doing now. Moving forward, your belief system has changed, and you are standing up for yourself. You're setting the boundaries. Your empathetic nature is only coming towards the people who complete you and not deplete you. You're not going to wait to work on yourself. You're not going to get indulged or put all your eggs in one basket when it comes to a person, place, thing, or a situation to even give you the point to where there's embarrassment and hopelessness. You're going to move forward and do the work and speak your mind as you go, even though there's an unknown energy of how somebody will perceive or see, what you're doing and say, oh, Cancer, she's crazy. That crazy old Belle. Remember from Beauty and the Beast? Because she knew it was something there. Like she knew it was other things out there and people that would understand her, that, her working on herself wasn't, or her living her own world wasn't embarrassing to her, and she wasn't a hopeless romantic. You see what I'm saying? We're talking about Beauty and the Beast now, because I always got to go back to the analogies of something that we've all watched and understood, but really didn't pay attention to until we actually get to the point where we're feeling some type of way. But as adults, we don't relate back to the kids shows that they were there to send us a message. It's okay to stand out. It's okay to be different. It's okay to want things that are different from what the average. Are they average? What the people who keep up with the Joneses want, because I feel like that is an average way of being, to keep up with the Joneses, to want the same thing that everybody else wants. But if you want it a certain way, if you stick to it and set your boundaries and work on yourself in the process, do the work. Don't be afraid to stand up and do the work and say what you want. And be you. Don't change for don't change for anyone else because they don't understand or they don't know why you go after your dreams. Does that make sense? So you change your belief system and don't overthink about how somebody feels. You are the true leader. You are the true leader. But there is somebody out there that will be a true leader who leads from the heart, inspires others to do more, dream bigger, and be better. You want somebody to match your empathy, but also to be able to build and grow with you and work with you as a team, and to be your cheerleader, respectfully, and you to be theirs. And that is your dreams. And so if that's what you want, don't settle. Don't settle, because 9 times out of 10, a lot of people are settling just because they're getting older. And that's not what you're going to do. You're not going to settle because you're getting older. You're just going to keep working on yourself and going from there. That's just that. You're going to keep working on yourself and going from there. And so what? No, somebody, they're like, oh, she's so embarrassing. That crazy old Belle. You know, she's so embarrassing. A Cancer, he or she is so embarrassing because they want this perfect love. They want this, they want this, they want that. But it's okay. If you want it, you stick to what you want and you go from there. But don't ever hesitate on working on yourself and doing the things you want because you're trying to give everything to people and you're not receiving that same situation in return. Page of Cups energy. Again, you have to get to the point to where the opportunities and the invitation and the affections are the things that you want. The things that you want. Not something that'll cause you to overthink and have to end it and set boundaries with somebody because you just tried to give them everything in order for them to see who you are. No. Sometimes you just have to stop and wait. You have to stop and wait based upon your dreams. You know? If you look at it, you know, with all the people who's done the impossible, who's done the things that people say is that's impossible, you know, Elon Musk, you know, even Kanye West, you know, we know he needs healing, sin, strength, and healing, period. You know, Elon Musk, you know, him having, oh God, I can't, Asperger's syndrome. You know, they said that he couldn't have this, but his dreams were what his dreams were. He didn't know how it was going to be, but he steady worked towards it. But that's different when you have a support system. When you find people who complete you and not deplete you. You know, whether you get it from your parents, whether you get it from your friends, whether you get it just from yourself. You have to live in your own bubble. You cannot be embarrassed about what you want. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't have what you want. Overthinking. We're going to clarify the the Eight of Swords energy. You can't let nobody tell you that what you want is not possible. Everything is possible. You just got to know that you got to work hard at it. You got to show up. Nine of Pentacles energy. You can't get the results without first doing the work. Show up, work hard, and keep pushing every day. And the boundaries come in with you standing up for yourself. Queen of Swords energy. The Nine of Wands energy comes with you standing up for yourself. And sometimes you have to retreat from distraction to determine your own truth with the Hermit energy. The Hermit energy says, sometimes you need to withdraw in order to rediscover your own rich inner world through tranquility, meditation, and reflection. So when you get to the point to where you start to overthink because of what somebody has said to you about your dreams are impossible, you get to the point to where you start to overthink. Know why you go into hermit mode, and then you come back out refreshed, standing up for yourself, speaking and setting your boundaries because you've done the work. You know what you want. You know what you want. You want empathy. You want empathy. You want love. You want a team. You want people to work with you who complete you and not deplete you. And so this is where the opportunities, you know, come in at Page of Cups energy. This is where the opportunities, the invitation, and the affection comes in at. By you doing what you love, everything will fall into place. Now, it's not going to happen overnight. But that's the reason why in the process of this, you need to enjoy yourself. Knight of Wands energy. My Drake energy. You only live once. But actuality, that's how people live their lives as if they only live once in toxic energies. See, these are the self-destructive patterns that you have to worry about. The people that say, oh, you need to just go ahead and settle because, you know, you're not getting anything but older. This is the toxic energies that you have to deal with, that you have to go into hermit mode, come back out, set boundaries and stand up for yourself based upon what you want, right? The people with the devil energy is like, no, you can't have that. That's not possible. Those type of people you have to watch out for. These are the people that will instill and keep you overthinking, right? These are the people that will keep you overthinking and change your belief system because they say that this doesn't exist. Devil energy. You know, the devil energy in the upright is self-destructive patterns, is seduction, it's temptation, is materialistic energies. And in the reverse, the devil energy is a lack of will or resentment. So people are, you know how they say, people, who said it? Somebody said that people put their fears on you. I think 50 Cent said it, but also someone else said it as well. But they put their fears on you. And so, again, you cannot listen to everybody else's and their fears. That's toxic. You do what you want to do. Let's clarify this devil energy. You know, you do what you want to do at the end of the day. Don't let anybody stop you from going after your dreams. The cards fly out, and you know what that means? You know what card come out? The world energy, completion. That is what makes your life complete, not anybody else's. You cannot live for somebody else because they don't know. They're putting their energy of why they say, you know, how they say people that come, you know, people don't want you to succeed because you come from the same place. Well, you're going to grow. The growth. So sometimes you have to step out and do the things that may seem make the possible impossible. I have it up here. Do the possible in times where it seems impossible. Does that make sense? I wrote that up there, and constantly remind yourself. These signs are reminders of why I got here and why I'm at this place of peace. But respectfully, I can go back, I can go back and I go into hermit mode. I have to sit down and understand when I get to this point, when I start, have to remind myself, I go into hermit mode. I'm not perfect, but this is the completion and the growth that you need. Don't be embarrassed and feel hopeless because you have a different dream than everybody else. Let's pull from the finance deck. Since we're talking about finances. Oh, here it is. Hold on. Yeah, we're going to pull from the finance deck. Since we're talking about finances, going after your dreams and the things that keep you stagnant. And so that is what it is. And if this is about love, you still have to be your own superhero. You still have to be the one to go out and get the things that you want, because love doesn't last forever. Love doesn't last forever. Goals that came, tried to come out. Health. Some situations that need resolution will be resolved and healed. So again, send strength and healing to these people. Period. They don't know they don't understand that you can accomplish anything that you want. Consider careers in the medical field, massage therapy, or any healing work. It is time to replenish your energy and fully energize to prepare for what's next. That's where you go into hermit mode, because you got to remind yourself. You got to remind yourself that it's okay. It's okay to be different. It's okay to have empathy. It's okay to grow. It's okay to feel some type of way, but you have to turn around and remind yourself why you set these goals. Laborer, a new job of some kind is coming your way, or going back to work. A career in construction, maintenance, or any kind of labor work could be for you. Your dependable and loyal nature will be rewarded soon. Keep at it. So again, it will be rewarded soon. Just keep at it. Keep at it. It says it right here. Keep at it. Keep at it. Now, goals tried to come out, but it didn't. Don't let the world lead you. Exactly. The self-destructive patterns. I said that already. The self-destructive patterns. Look, don't let the world lead you. Take the steering wheel and take control of your life. Don't be embarrassed or don't feel embarrassed or hopeless because you want something different. This will be the good time to write down your goals and aspirations. Focus on creating and managing a budget. So again, the self-destructive patterns are excuse me. The self-destructive patterns are what will stop you from going after your goals. So the hermit mode is so that you can be able to end things that no longer serve you, but it's no need for you to be embarrassed. Don't be embarrassed because you want something different. Okay, so these cards come out. Trying too hard, beliefs come true. Enjoy the journey. Serenity, next step, happiness, inner peace, and manifest. It's manifested and creating reality. So these cards are sitting right here, right there, or whatever. So trying too hard. Force creates resistance. Again, force creates resistance. Toxic energies, right? Let go and watch it flow. Rest. Hermit mode, right? Be lighthearted and then burnt out. This is why things end. Beliefs come true. Your beliefs create your reality. Again, your belief system, right? Your beliefs come true. Keep at it. Unknown beliefs. If you strive for what it is, your beliefs will come true, right? Your beliefs create your reality. Recognize and change emotions. Reprogram subconscious mind. So it's not impossible. What did I say? Do the possible in times where it seems impossible. Simple as that. Enjoy the journey, right? Enjoy the journey. The fun is getting there. Acknowledge your progress. Travel, mental vacations, and be spontaneous. So again, this all comes with you remembering and reminding yourself. Serenity. Take care of your vibration. Yes, stay away from the toxic energies, right? People who tell you can't. Take care of your vibration. Positive environment. Clear your space. Chakra energy balancing. That's why I started to pull from the chakra deck, the crystal deck, so that you can focus on the chakras. You can focus on knowing what the chakras are, the 4 agreements, and learning how to be impeccable with your words, standing up for yourself. And don't just do it when it comes to a point that you're giving your all. Do it in every situationship moving forward. If you've done it now, if you're experiencing this now where you're got to set these boundaries and understand why, don't let nobody tell you that the impossible isn't possible. The next step, daily steps towards your dreams, living in the present moment, right? Manageable goals and mentorship. Doors opening, success. So again, the next step. That's what's going to happen. As soon as you realize this, everything will start to go to the next step. But finish working on your goals. Happiness. Combine talent with passion. Live your dreams. Helping others. Again, helping others, right? That makes you happy. Giving to others wholeheartedly without expecting to receive the same. But again, when somebody tells you that it's okay for you to help them, but it's not okay for you to go after your dreams, then that becomes one-sided. It causes you overthinking. Gratitude journal. Understand, my journals are these here. All of the signs that remind me. Self-love, but you got to practice self-love. You got to learn to love yourself and know that what you want is what you want. Those are your dreams. Nobody can tell you that is not achievable. Don't be embarrassed or feel hopeless because or go with the flow because people are toxic to themselves and they're afraid to go after it. You got to live in inner peace. Clearing past, ancient trauma, physical, mental, and spiritual practices. Love inner child. So again, something about why we are codependent could come from our childhood, the things that we lacked. Go listen to Codependent No More by Melanie Beattie. That will tell you why I say we are codependent on people's energy. It's manifested. New desired reality is already present in your life. You just got to know what you want, your dreams, right? And go after them without without listening to anybody. Vibrational alignment. Astrology gives edge. So again, learn the chakras. Excuse me, I'm about to cough. Hold on. Okay, I felt like I was about to choke. Somebody's throat chakra is off. So I say that as I tell you guys to understand. Hold on. Astrology gives edge. I was saying that to say, learn your chakras, learn about your charts, understand them. And once you understand them, you'll be able to understand why you move a certain way, how you move, and what's happening in the, with the astrological signs and things like that, right? That doesn't mean that you use that to say, okay, this is how I'm going to, this is just a guide. It's a guide to get you to that point. And also to help you create your own reality by you understanding how you operate, your triggers and things like that. But use it as a guide. This is not something that it's just like a book. You read a book to learn something. You're learning how to focus and to engage your energy. Anyway, live your best life by design. You design. You want your life to be this way. You create your reality and don't let anybody tell you that is wrong or right. You have amazing experiences. Freedom, lifestyle. Your freedom is what makes you feel justified. You being able to help unconditionally. But remember, again, I'm about to choke. You got to find people who complete you and not deplete you. You got to have empathy for the people who want the same thing you want. Ten of Cups energy, love, satisfaction, and harmonious energy. Right? You hear my voice, right? Freedom, lifestyle, infinite potential. You can have whatever you want. Infinite possibilities. You can have whatever it is. Whatever you dream, you can do it. But you got to know what happens and where the stagnation comes at. It's in regards to the people that you deal with who tell you cannot do it. Right? And so now we're going to pull from the 4 agreements. And then we're going to pull from the crystal deck. We're going to let this energy go. And so that is why I say, okay, don't make assumptions. Yeah, be impeccable with your words. Express your love. So say what you want and move forward. If somebody doesn't want the same thing, they'll tell you. But 9 times out of 10, they do want it. They're afraid, right? And so you say what you want in the beginning. Stand up for yourself in the beginning. Set your boundaries in the beginning. Say what you want and see what they say and go from there. If they don't want the same thing you want and they say this is what I'm used to, okay, well, there's a door. Impeccability of the word can be measured by your level of self-love. Learn to love yourself. Be your level of self-love. Be your level. Excuse me. I said be. I'm going to say it over. Impeccability of the word can be measured by your level of self-love. If you love yourself, you will express that love in your interactions with others. And that action will produce that action will produce a like reaction. Now, here's the problem. Giving to others wholeheartedly without expecting to receive the same yourself. You're doing this and this is how you focus on love. This is what you show. This is how you show your love. We're Care Bears. We show that we care. But sometimes our kindness can be taken for a weakness. And then when we are impeccable with our words and we say what we want, people try to deter you and say, you can't have that. But it's okay. Again, like I said to you, it's okay for them to say that for you to help them unconditionally. But when you say what I want or what you want, and they say it's impossible, and then they don't help you in that process of achieving your goals, but you're always there to help them achieve theirs. Don't make assumptions. Be yourself around others. Again, you know what you want. Like I said, Belle, they said she was crazy and this, and her father was crazy because he was an inventor. He wasn't the average normal person who was a bread person, a bread maker, had a bakery, had bookshops, things like that. Be yourself around others. The biggest assumption that humans make is that everyone sees life the way we do. We assume that others think the way we think, feel the way we feel, judge the way we judge, and abuse the way we abuse. We are afraid to be ourselves around others because we think others will judge us, victimize us, abuse us, and blame us as we do ourselves. So again, if it's a point to where somebody is making you feel and question and overthink based on their toxic ways because you're afraid to be yourself in the beginning around them, and you just have been giving, well, you're not being your true authentic self. So you have to learn to love yourself and love who you are and what you want, and go after your dreams no matter how somebody perceives you. And that's by, again, standing up for yourself and creating boundaries, because you're empathetic and you want this love, harmonious satisfaction, and you want people to work with you as a team. Do not get to the point, and if you have, respectfully, it's okay. You're learning now. If you start working on yourself when somebody makes you mad, or you stop working on yourself when you find somebody who has a potential, or you assume that they may want what you want because again, you weren't yourself around them. And now you have to change and show them, I am loving and I am compassionate, but I also want things to be different. But I also thought that you would understand what I want by me giving to you wholeheartedly without expecting to receive the same yourself. Be impeccable with your word. Replace fear with love. Remember, fear is living in the past. It's the past hurts. Replace fear with love. Love the situations you were in. They taught you where you are and how you got to this point, right? These people who live their fear through you and say you can't do something but are okay with you helping them, is because they're fearful of the past and they're having anxiety of the future because they don't know and they don't believe in themselves enough. They just believe in you to give them what they need in their life. The human mind is like a fertile ground where seeds are continually being planted. When you are impeccable with your word, your mind is no longer fertile ground for the words that can come from fear. Your mind is only fertile for the words that come from love. So love what you want. Don't fear, and don't be embarrassed or feel hopeless because you want something that somebody else doesn't want. Don't take anything personally. Refuse to eat the emotional poison. Listen, the toxicity. Refuse it. Continue your journey. Set your boundaries. Stand up for yourself. Be empathetic. Have love, satisfaction, and know that there's people out there who will complete you and not deplete you. It says taking things personally will make you prey for predators. They can hook your attention with one little opinion and feed you whatever poison they want. Refuse to eat the poison. Refuse to eat the self-destructive patterns of these people. And that's where you have the completion at. The completion is not from you, you don't have to listen to anybody. And I was going to say, Drake, you don't have to say, accept yourself. And when you need help, there's no one to help except yourself. Accept yourself. Learn to love yourself. There we go. One card, sacral and the crown chakra. Crown chakra, again, is your belief system. The sacral chakra is your personal power and your clarity and your optimism. The optimistic energy of where is it at? I thought the star card is here. Is it here? No. That was my last read. The star card was in my last read. No matter the situation you find yourself in, there's always hope. Have faith. Be optimistic. Focus on self-care. Focus on you. But the crown chakra, again, is your spirituality, your selflessness, and your wisdom, given to others wholeheartedly without expecting to receive the same yourself. This is who you are. And it's okay to be this way, but not to people who are toxic and will make you feel embarrassed or hopeless based on what you want, right? And so the sacral chakra is your optimism and your clarity and your personal power. Moving forward, if not back then, if not a long time ago or in this situation in the present moment. Moving forward, you're going to understand the toxic energy. You're going to take your personal power back. You're going to have clarity and be optimistic about what the future holds. You're not going to live in the future, which causes anxiety. You're going to live in the present moment and understand it's no need for you to be embarrassed or hopeless about how you feel and why you need to set the boundaries and stand up for yourself. This is femininity and protection and comfort. It says, I am patient and accepting of myself and others. So again, replace fear with love, but be yourself around others. This is the Peach Moonstone. Now, let's let this old energy go because I think this is a really good read. I now let go of worn out conditions of lack, doubt, hate, negativity, procrastination, stagnation, sadness, generational curses, debt, bad energies, heartbreak, bad health, and addictions. Remember, addictions can be to a person, place, thing, or a situation. I love you guys.